This is real life, little home, that's why I stayed down. I done came up off that boy, look what I made now. Like Nike, I just do this ain't a game now. I try to get a job, but they turn me down. I know life ain't fair, that's why I don't play around. I know these niggas scamp as hell, that's why I don't go around. I know these bitches very well, they ain't gon' hold me down.
Pulled up a mooring at Langford Reef, one of my most favouriteest, great-grandma, spots on the Whitsundays where I can hand feed the batfish. They're absolutely beautiful. And if you really want to, they'll come out of the water and take the bread out of your hand. I love it here.
I tried to get a job, but I didn't get it, so I'm out again. I chose the life I'm living. Gold balls, bad moms, I chose the life I'm living. Cold moms with the rocks, I chose the life I'm living.
Come ashore on Langford Reef, and it's amazing how much it's changed since we've been here the last time, a few years ago. It used to be beautiful white sand, and now it's still beautiful sand, but definitely has lost all the lovely soft white sand as it is in Whitehaven Beach. I'm assuming it's a result of the recent cyclone that hit the coast, and hopefully in a not too distant future it'll be pristine again as it was before, even though it's still lovely now.
Cause this the life I chose, cause this the life I chose, cause this the life I chose. I chose the life I'm living, out here chopping, getting it, turning work to Benji's, always interested. I tried to get a job, but I didn't get it, so I'm out here getting it. I chose the life I'm living.
So we're off to Hayman Island, and Shirley's picked Blue Pearl Bay, and she'll see her favourite fish there again, I think.
Hayman Island is only a stone throw from Langford Reef and from Hook Island. It's well known for its exclusive resort, which at the moment has been closed since the cyclone, and unsure when it'll open and if, because Hamilton Island's stolen a lot of its exclusive customers. It's up for refurbishment and hopefully it'll open again soon. But Blue Pearl Bay is known for its crystal clear water, its snorkelling and its diving.
No sooner had we pulled up a mooring and our friends are here ready for their bread. They're just beautiful batfish, so friendly. I just love feeding them.
You're not allowed to fish at Blue Pearl Bay. It's a maritime national park. Not allowed to fish at all. But one of the either someone's fished here and they weren't supposed to, or our fishies have gone astray out of the park. One of the batfish has got a bright red hook in his mouth.
Been feeding the beautiful batfish, and he kept trying to eat the camera, and a giant trevally has popped by, but he's very timid, not like the batfish.
He keeps eating my roast. My leftover roast dinner.
It's all gone.
My leftover roast dinner is all gone.
Yep.
Yeah. While Shirley's best at doing the underwater stuff, I'm going to do some aerials. I love them. Cheers.
Another beautiful day.
a trepid walk that Shirley remembers 17 years ago. So Lucas and I are just trying to find it again. They're not blowflies.
True that.
It's incredible. There's literally thousands and thousands and thousands of butterflies. There's about 4 different varieties, and it's just like Steven Spielberg invented this walk. It's impressive. So what have you been doing while we've had the intrepid adventure, Shirley? What you've been doing?
Can't have the anchor for a minute.
Sleeping?
No.
What?
Moved the anchor about 5 times.
Oh, very good. So you've done a good bosun's job. No, come on. What's one thing you've been doing constantly?
Not catching fish. No comment. There's your comment.
Even piggies come out for the sunset. Cheers.
You're the expert.
Cheers. Gee, full of sarcasm. Just because I'm having a good time.
Fucking mum's son too.
So before we finish showing you the rest of Hook Island, we've got to take Lucas back over to Airlie Beach and drop him off. He's going to head back and try and get some work. Maybe one day he'll buy a boat and take his father sailing. That'd be good. So I've had a great time with Luke, but now it's time to head up to North Hook. And we're going to do Butterfly Bay, Little Butterfly Bay, and lots of other bays across the top. Welcome to Little Butterfly Bay. As you can see, the beach here is basically old coral. It's not sand, it's beautiful though. And if you like collecting rocks and going through shells, and it's a magnificent beach. But its best kept secret is the fact that the little creek just up to the left hand side here is just usually chock-a-block full of butterflies. And I describe it, usually when we're here, it's like Steven Spielberg designed it for a science fiction movie. It's just awesome. So let's hope it's the same.
It's amazing, the force of the waves have created a dam on the shore. Once upon a time you just walked straight into the creek and it's dammed it all up. It's amazing.
It's sad. Most of this coral was living once, and now it's all just piled up here. It's amazing. You remember, coral's a living thing. So all this coral used to be out on the beautiful reefs just off here. Now it's white and colourless and just washed up on the shore. There's a big levee bank. Wow. Again, another place that's been devastated by the cyclone. It's just nothing like it was. It used to be thick, rainforesty type vegetation, and now it's just open and lots of dead trees.
Well, the cyclone's certainly left its mark here as well. But the good thing is you can see in the tips of the trees the vibrant green of the new foliage coming through. So it won't be long and it'll be back to its enchanted forest state. Nature is a marvellous thing.
I've probably seen 40 different types of butterfly here, even though I've only seen 40 butterflies. So this morning we've taken off just a few nautical miles, and we're actually going in to have a look at Luncheon Bay, and later on we'll have a look at Manta Ray Bay and Maureen's Cove and Pinnacle Bay. They're all beautiful bays at the top end of Hook Island, and some beautiful supposedly snorkeling. We'll see if the cyclone's destroyed this snorkeling. Shirley's just gone in to check them out to see how damaged they've been from the cyclone. I'm going to go ashore and see if there's any butterflies in the little inlets here. Again, this beach is nothing but broken coral, about 18 metres high, so it's brought in a lot of broken coral. It just shows the devastation. Wow. Underwater it just definitely doesn't look the same as it did.
This spot would have been magnificent before the cyclone devastation. It's amazing.
Sad, isn't it?
Extremely sad. Fishing and
marine park zoning information. There's also some information in there on walking tracks and public moorings and some other activities that you can get up to around the Whitsunday.
We've just been diving on the coral and stuff. It's pretty devastated underneath, isn't it?
Yeah, was it?
It's good, but we used to come here every year, and it's certainly most of it's up on the beach. Marine parks do an awesome job. They supply you with free fishing data and charts, so you know where you're allowed to fish and whether you're not allowed to fish, which is awesome to protect certain areas, and without it we wouldn't be able to feed all these big giant fish. So it's awesome. They do a great job.
Wow, we've just pulled up a mooring in Manta Ray Bay, and the first thing I saw was a massive Maori wrasse under the boat, and he's quite hungry, along with a few of his mates. So we'll see if we can get him on camera.
This is a marine park area, and we're not allowed to fish at all in here, and you can see why. If people were allowed to fish here and catch these big fish, then it wouldn't be there for future generations, my grandkids, your grandkids, to come here and feed these big beautiful fish. It's just magnificent. It's a great feeling. Another good day. the same here at Manta Bay. Again, piles and piles and piles of coral. A couple of days after the cyclone it would have been very colourful because it would have been still alive in its different colours, but it would have only taken a short time to be bleached by the sun as all those millions of little living organisms died.
Another bay full of coral devastation. Lots of beautiful fishies, but swam with a few of them. A bit cold in the water, but apart from that, lovely.
Yeah, it must be only 20 degrees. So it's been a great day. We're now going to go sailing. It's going to take us a long time to show you the whole of Hook Island. There's so much to show you. But we've got Jimmy Buffett on the radio, we've got the ice machine on, and we're going to have a sail. And we'll see you at Nara Inlet for tonight, for a sunset. Anyway, enjoy the sail. We are. Yes, hope wherever you are, you're having a good night, just like us. Righto, we're coming into Nara. This port marker, the starboard marker is on the land, so basically it's quite easy to come into. You just don't go over to the port side because it's shallow, and we're going to go up as far as we can. Tomorrow we're going to take you up and show you the Aboriginal caves. Hello, Cocky. Hello. So we've got a yellow crested cockatoo that's decided to join the crew. We saw a bit of a shipwreck right at the entrance. It's completely sunk, so we might do a bit of a dive on that tomorrow. There's another one right up near the waterfall. It's been blown up, looks like, on the cyclone, as well as the Aboriginal caves. So I'll have something to do tomorrow. Just turned the camera off and the Cocky shat on me, so I'm going to buy a lottery ticket. It means good luck, doesn't it? I've been shat on. Where are you, you cheeky thing? There you are. What you feeding? As long as you don't grab my finger. What's your name? Is it Fred? Are you Fred? Even though he sat on me. Drop it. Didn't particularly like it, he said. Even though he shat on me, he's still my friend. They still are my friend. He's shitting on my boat too. I wouldn't let a seagull do that, you know.
My name is Carol Pryor. I'm a descendant of the Nara people of the Whitsunday Islands, and I would like to talk about my spiritual connection to Nara Inlet and what the paintings here in the cave mean. Those paintings are spiritual connection with all Nara people. The paintings that are there are signs from our ancestors, and that keeps our spiritual connection to those that have gone before. That artwork and everything around there, including the rocks, special places, everything that is on that island has a spiritual connection, has a meaning for all Nara people. Even in the wind, the way the wind blows is a sense. So Nara Inlet is a very special site.
Archaeologists have found that people were here 9,000 years ago using this cave, using the islands. Eventually, about 2,500 years ago, they actually moved to the islands because of population, and they became seafaring people and lived off the ocean. It's an amazing place. It's a beautiful walk. You've been hearing the voices of some of the Aboriginal elders about their grandparents and great-grandparents. It's actually a very, 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 very nice place to visit. It makes you think.
Watamuli. My name is Renata Pryor. I'd just like to share with you a bit of the background of my ancestors. My great-great-grandmother was called Nellie. My grandfather was Tom Pryor. This name was given to him by a white man who was in the Whitsunday region about the 1885s to 1890. My granddad Tom was always known by his countrymen by his language name, which was Baigara, because they had no surnames back in the early days, and Baigara means solid rock. My great-grandfather and great-great-grandmother were born at Sydney Harbour, which there was a Murray camp behind the old sawmill. The relics of that sawmill are still lying around today. My great-grandfather and his people were forcibly removed from the Whitsunday Islands around the 1899. Time for ignorance has to stop now, because as I always say, we can't turn back the hands of time. We can only go forward from here on, and the only way we're going to go forward is through get rid of the ignorance on both sides, you know, because we've got intermarriage, we've got Aboriginal families married into European families and vice versa, and all the different nationalities all interact with marriage and everything now. So it's a time for sharing and respecting, recognise and respect, and give back to us what we'd had taken away from us. We used to say there was 3 R's: recognise, respect, and reconcile. But you know, you have to work on it. Both sides have to really work on it. And you know, I take nothing away from the old people that came out here years ago through no fault of their own either. They call them the pioneers. That's the ones that came to Australia 200 and something years ago. But on saying that, a lot of them can't get away from the fact that Australia was not terra nullius. Terra nullius has never been here. There's always been people here since time began. And until we can get that across to a lot of people, we can't face reconciliation.
Very interesting walk, but we're going to go and have a quick look at the shipwreck down the end of Nara Inlet, and then we're going to take off and head down to the bottom of Hook into Whitsunday Passage. The anchor and the chain seem to be disappeared, so I'm wondering whether it's kind of disconnected. Wondering whether he was on board or not. Love to track him down and have a chat with him. If he was on board, it'd be quite a ride. They recommend that Nara's one place you can go in a cyclone. I don't think so. I think the best place is to hop on a plane, then Lake Macquarie. Hook Island, Hook Island, Hook Island. This is vessel flat out on 7-4. So as you can see, there's no reply from their phone number, no reply from their call sign, but there's a flag flying and there's a boat over there. So I was trying to find out what's happening, and we're going to go for a bit of a visit to the island, but I'd say there's just a caretaker over there looking after it these days. Last time we were there, they just had some backpackers on the resort. The Observatory dates back to before motorised catamarans, before they used to take people out to the outer reef, and they used to bring people to have a look at coral underneath, because people didn't want to get in skimpy swimmers and go snorkelling, to have a look at the coral. But it's closed due to asbestos. That it date backs a long way, but it's still a bit of Hook Island history. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, but don't miss next time. We're actually going to take you and show you the highlights of Hamilton Island. We're going to take you to Saba Bay and show you the cave, and then we're going to the outer reef, and boy oh boy, that's spectacular. So we'll see you then. Look, the whirlpool has got us. Round we go.